So who am I? My name is Nilson Porto da Gama, the most Portuguese name you ever can see in your life. But this question, who am I, is something that I ask myself every single day. I still don't know who am I. But maybe, who knows, someday I can find the answer. Yeah. I'm from Brazil, from Rio de Janeiro, one of the most famous places in the world. Yeah. But it's a good place to visit, but it's very hard to live. I decided to travel about almost 3 years ago, after I passed for a long time in a deep depression about everything that was happening in my life at that moment. I was not happy in my job. I was not happy with I could see about life, about society, about many things. It was a very big contradiction about the way that I want to live and the way that I used to live. I had a very ordinary life in Brazil. So I used to be a biology teacher there. I had a very comfortable life in matter of material things. But before it, I had a very hard life. I'm born in a very poor family, in a very poor neighborhood in Rio. And my life was not easy, but also was so excited for me because a lot of crazy things happened in my life. So it was interesting, it was nice. But my practical life, my daily life was completely normal, completely ordinary life. But deep inside there was something wrong. I don't know why, but I really can feel at home here because I met a lot of good and special people. The place where I've been, they are everywhere, so amazing, so beautiful, so I'm really happy to be here.
My name is Catalina Navarrete. I am from Bogota, Colombia.
My name is Nicolas Ramirez. I am from Bogota, Colombia. I am here in Africa, in South Africa. I decided to travel with Catalina, my girlfriend, because we had in Colombia a normal job, a normal things, a good life, a beautiful life there. But you try to know more things. You want to try more things, different things in the life, and we decide to travel. For our job, it's very important English. In Colombia, I am a commercial manager in a company, and it's a good job. I have a good life there. But the English is very important, and we decide to come here to practice our English. Why South Africa? Because I don't know, most of the people that I know go to USA or London or Australia but South Africa is like no, it's not safe, or it's dangerous, or it's only wild, or I don't know. The people don't have lots of information about South Africa. And with Catalina, we decided, no, why not? This could be a good experience for us, and we can know different things. And
I had a lot of options, but the best for me was South Africa, because in Colombia we don't know anything about South Africa. I work like a normal job every day of my life, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
In my job, I save money for this travel, and I don't know, when we arrived here, our idea was like okay, we're going to stay in Cape Town and we're going to study English and okay, no more, and come back to Colombia. But really, this country opened my eyes to a different world, different things of the life, different people, different kind of life. Yes, the people used to live in different way. In Colombia, or for not all Colombia, but my family or my friends or all the people that I know in Colombia, they are very conservative in the things. They are very traditional, and here you met people with crazy ideas for us, but really is you feel, I don't know, inspiring. I think it's a gift that the life gives us because really it's it's one of these moments that I think that you can forget in your life. It's really a good experience. I am very happy here, and I don't know. I want to continue traveling. Really, South Africa was the first country, and really changed my plans. Now I want to continue traveling. I want to Namibia, Botswana, Asia. I don't know. The people used to think that you must go only for Europe, United States, Australia, and the other part of the world is like that. It's not important. But no, really for us, the Namibia, why not? Botswana, why not? It's beautiful. Lesotho, why not? Really is we are thinking in try to know all these countries. The problem is the visa for us, because our passport is not open the doors in every country.
One of my frustration about my childhood is that I never been in a trampoline before. So that was my first time here in the Safari Lodge. And it was a very nice experience for me. I was completely alone when I went up there and then started to jump. My first jump was so horrible. I didn't know what I was doing there. But after that, I started to feel the movement of the trampoline and the movement of my body, and it was nice for me. It's very good. I'm 35 years old, finally. The story of my family is very complicated. I just met my father when I was about seven years old. I was a child. Since I born, I start to live with my grandparents, my grandfather and my grandmother. And I don't know why, someday my father just appeared and someone told me, "Oh, this is your father." And I was, okay, nice. This is like a father looks like, but I never knew how is to get to have a real father in my life. Because after that, my mother and my father, they decide to be together again. I don't know why. And we moved to another house, and my sister born, and my life living with my parents was so complicated. My father had problems with alcoholic stuffs, and he was very violent with my mother and with me. And one day I was just coming back to my home. I used to study in a public school at that time. At night, I used to study at night, and I was coming back to my home. I just met a friend on the street, and he told me that my father was shot in front of my house. So at that moment it was so strange for me, because I didn't know how I was feeling that thing. I didn't know. So it was so strange, it was so weird. It was a mix of emotions. So at the same time it was something very shocking for me, because it is a violence so close from you. So someone of your family was just murdered in front of your house. But at the other hand was a kind of, I know that can sound very cruel, but was a kind of relief, because all about of the violence and about the fear. It's strange to say something about it now, because it was almost, it was 18 years ago, and it's very strange trying to say something about this now, and it makes me feel quite emotional. Not about the situation, but about what is my life now. I don't know. It's another mix of emotions, because what I'm doing now, this long-term trip, it's something that I really wanted to do, and I really was expecting that was the best time of my life. Especially when I decided to do that with my girlfriend, the woman that I love. Now we are not together anymore, and it makes me feel very sad. I know this summer will pass. I know it will be not longer. It's will not gonna last forever. I know this, but at this moment, try to see the things like this. So we were expecting to have the best moment of your life. Travel around the world. Meet very special people. New place, beautiful place like this. Be with the woman that you love. So it's not possible to try to imagine something better than this. But for many different reasons, my immaturity, my selfishness, my foolishness, my absence, my lack of careness with her, It's about many different reasons we are not together anymore. And you know what makes me really sad, what hurts me a lot, is to know that I had many chances to be a good man for her. And I couldn't do that. Love for me is what she taught me. To be happy with the freedom of the person that you love. I know that for she, now it's a very important moment in her life. She's very young, but she's also very mature for many different issues in life. And I'm really proud about this woman, and I'm really happy. I know that's complex to, as I said, it's a mix of emotions. At the same time that I'm very sad because I'm not with her, I'm also very happy because I really learned how to love with her. And it's a shame for me to don't have the chance to practice this love which I learned from her. So that was the most important thing that I really expect in my life. To someday have the chance again to show her that I really learned how to love her. Because she is, and she will be forever the only woman in my life for who I could and I can open completely my heart. And I'm so happy that she is the only one. She always will be the only one.